on a very special tour of our school. Let's get started! Here's the main office of our school. It is where you can pay your fees, get first aid, or ask for help from the administrative assistants. It is also where the principal's and vice principal's offices are located. This is the band room, where we have band classes for all levels. There are also classes such as guitar ensemble, vocal jazz, and jazz band. This is the theater, where all the drama classes are held. You can also audition for Main Stage, which is our annual school play. This is the Colt Zone, where you can buy various snacks at lunch and after school. This is the secret staircase, where you can get from the main hallway of the school to the home ed classes upstairs. This is the textiles room, where you can learn to make clothes. Here are some pajama shorts which you will make in grade 8. This is the foods room, where you'll learn how to cook. In grade 8, you'll be cooking some things such as mac and cheese and pizza.
And now we'll be showing you the humanities wing.
So now we'll be heading down to your right, which is the English wing.
On your right is the counselor's office, and the counselors are here for students anytime, and they are in charge of planning your courses and the selection of careers and stuff.
If your child needs any assistance or any sort of help, they can also make an appointment and see the counselors as well.
Over here is Miss Jones' Career Advisor Office. She's responsible for helping students find the right career path for them after high school.
And on the bulletin board and on the stack of brochures behind me, our wonderful counseling staff have put together a bunch of volunteer opportunity and post-secondary pamphlets that students can look into for future reference.
As you go down the English wing, you have a row of classes that English teachers are in, and that's where your kids will be learning English.
So
Over here,
this is the learning services. So if your child needs any assistance, this is something that they can take during their timetable, and they can just get some extra support for doing their homework or just for any of their classes. And if you continue down the hall, you'll see at the end we have another entrance or exitway that your child can use.
and over here we have the super secret staircase that leads up to the math department.
Welcome to the math wing. Next year, all of your math classes will be held in this wing. Now let's go check out one of the math classrooms. Come with me. Hey Tugu, what are you up to?
Oh, hey, I was just checking out the good old grade 8 Nicholson book and looking at some of the questions and the problems in it. Just getting ready for next day. Yeah, what are you guys up to?
We were just wondering, why should grade 7s be excited about math next year?
No, well, I think there's lots of reasons, to be honest. Like, this book is full of really cool questions, and I think students who come into our school often think about, well, as long as I get the answer, like, what else matters? But the truth is, the solution and the ideas behind it are far more important, and I think this book really helps explore those ideas.
Yeah. What is that about, math challenges?
Oh, yeah, so every year we try to send a group of grade 8s and potentially grade 9s to a math competition against other schools in the Lower Mainland. And it's at SFU and UBC. And so that's just the website so that grade 8s can join.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Here's Colt Zone 2.0. It's closed right now, but it's open every lunch at Tuesday and Thursday. Here, you can buy hoodies, crew necks, t-shirts, and other school merch, in addition to snacks. Here we enter one of our business rooms. In this room, you can take cool business and technology classes such as econ, entrepreneurship, accounting, and digital media design. Here's the science lab. Let's go inside and see Mr. Chow.
Hello, grade 7s. My name is Mr. Chow. I am one of the science teachers here at Richmond Secondary. We are standing right now in our super lab. Our super lab allows all our students to do activities here. So behind me is our dry side. We do most of our physics activities on this side. And if we pan the camera that way, you'll be able to see part of the science office. And also on this side, you'll see the wet side of the lab, where we do most of our chemical experiments. Our activities include building things, observing things, and mixing solutions.
We've arrived at the science wing. Next year, all your science classes will be held here. In science, you can learn about biology, chemistry, physics, and earth science. It's going to be a great time.
Coming down from the science department, you have reached the socials department, as well as modern languages. In their grade 9 course selection, students will be able to pick from a variety of languages to learn from. They can pick French, Spanish, Japanese, or Mandarin.
Bienvenue.
Oh, bonjour! Bienvenue à la classe de français. Welcome to French class. My name's Miss Rooksby, and I teach French here at Richmond High, and this is just one of the activities we like to do in French. So yeah, hopefully we'll see you next year here in French 8.
So from grades 8 to 10, we have mandatory social studies classes, but after that, your child will be able to choose from a selection of social studies. For example, we have law, history, or human geography.
Oh, hello parents of grade 7s. I'm Mr. Codd. I'm a social studies teacher here at Richmond Secondary. We have a great social studies department. The kids can learn about world history, Canadian history, geography. There's a great IB program as well with lots of social studies classes, and there's a focus on events that are current in the world today and in what's happened in the past, and so it's a really great place to learn.
And here we have our library.
Students can come into the library to borrow and return books and other materials, as well as using the library space as a quiet area to do their homework.
Hi, I'm Ms. Chung, and I'm the teacher librarian here at the Richmond High's Library Learning Commons. I'd like to welcome you to come check out our collection of novels, graphic novels, and nonfiction books. If you'd like to do some 3D printing, we can help you with that too, and we also have laptops that you can use with the collaborative tables. If you're looking for a quiet place to study or somewhere to do your other work, you're welcome to come use any of the spaces we have here. We've got couches you can sit on, we have a conference room, we've got study carrels, and we've got tables. So the library here is for everyone.
Here we have the RHS student lounge where people can work during their spare blocks or eat their lunch during the lunchtime. We have vending machines and a public telephone for use for the students. Right by the school lounge, we have our 2 art rooms. Inside, we can see we have a huge area for students to work on their drawing, painting, here, this is a connecting room where we keep all of the art supplies, such as sculpting materials, paints, and paper. Finally, we have a final room at the back of the art rooms for baking the students' sculptures. Down this hall, we have our school gyms. Here we have an entrance to our school's large gym. There, students can play sports, participate in their PE activities, and we also hold school events there. Over here, we have our boys and girls changing rooms, as well as a couple of staff change rooms. All the way at the end here, we have our final gym, which is a small gym. This is the teacher's PE office. And through here, we can also access the weight room. This weight room is connected by both the large gyms and the small gyms. Down this hallway, we have our school's cafeteria, where students can purchase lunch and snacks, as well as take classes for learning how to cook. Right across from the cafeteria, we have our school's multi-purpose room. Typically, this place would be used for students to eat their lunch in. So those are the large tables over here, but right now it's set up for students to take their IB exams. This area is also used for performances and music concerts. Over here at the end of the hallway, first we have our automobiles and metalworking room. Right next to the metalworking room, we have a section for woodworking and carpentry. This is the computer-aided design lab. Finally, we have a classroom where they teach graphics and yearbook. Student gets their own individual workstations as well as computers to create their designs. Here we have a printing machine for printing out the yearbook, as well as several dark rooms, which we cannot enter right now, but that is where students can develop their own photographs. Finally, we have 2 areas for photo shoots for the yearbook.